Welcome back, everybody. We're going back to school pay-per-view is what we're here next. But Superstar Saturday comes first, as always. At the Boston Arena, there will be a tag team match. It will be the House Party, Hotshot and Chameleon Kid versus the Ramblin' Men. Then a one-on-one match for Carter Marichal versus Boombox with his buddy Zap. Then a pep talk featuring Herman the Nerd and Waldo the Dweeb, their hometown actually. And then a one-on-one match, Bobby Blitzworth with Slammer Johnson versus Pelvis Presley with Big Boss Jr. Then in another ladies match, Kit Pistol with her boyfriend Zombie Punk versus the Queen of Mean herself. Then the TV title match, Slash Master goes up against a vengeful Jupiter as he looks to take the TV title and get back on his championship run. Coming to the ring by Uncle Euros. Sold out tonight at the Boston Arena. The House Party lost to the Ramblin' Men, the more experienced team. Hotshot literally just got here. Hasn't been winning a lot of matches. Let Chameleon Kid down a little, but I think Chameleon Kid can forgive him in the future. And then Boombox also lost to Ricardo Marichal. Just too skilled for him as he got the Canadian Crab, locked it in, and he was tapping like crazy. And then the pep talk was absolutely great. It may lead to the formation of the Nerd Alert once again. They may be a team once again. They haven't been on the same turn that they've been losing mostly, but still. And then another win. Stacking up solo victories is Blitz, but he got injured in the process of doing the sack attack to Pelvis Presley. Then the Queen of Mean did the screamer from the top turnbuckle to end the match off for Kit Pistol and the night. And then, oh my goodness, we did not see the day that the Slash Master would lose his title. But Jupiter, he is one loss, but he is now has accomplished being world champion and TV champion. Second place, leading into Sunday Night Slam, the main event, who will challenge Rod Nomad. At the Prince Charlie Hall, the first match is the ladies' match. Two very strong women both have held the ladies' championship. Madam Tinky with the party animal versus Sergeant Shipley with her boyfriend, Chance Solar. And then a one-on-one match, Jobber Joe looks to try his best against a very talented individual, Rad Racer, coming to the ring by his tag team partner, Crash. Then we will see a training montage featuring Jam Gordon. Very inspirational man to all the kids and everyone in the world. Then a tag team match, it will be the Nerd Alert versus the Lounge Act. Then it seems like Bobby Blitzworth has had a challenge set for Jupiter as he looks to take the TV title for next week. Let's see how it goes and let's see how Jupiter responds. Then the Cruiserweight title match, Rod Nomad looks to beat the biggest challenge of his title run, Dickie Thunderbird.
You don't stand a chance against the Blitz. You all will fall!
Decent crowd tonight at the Prince Charlie Hall. Madam Tiki beat Sergeant Shipley just like she did when she was champion, making good work with a South Pacific splash. And then it was a great match between the two, but in the end, Jobber Joe hit a charging uppercut. I was in shock as he got the 3 count on Rad Racer. Then a great training montage from Jam Gordon. Then leading up into the next match, the Lounge Act won the match, but then the team's Mandana appears to be injured. And then it seems like no one is very interested. But I think, in my opinion, this is going to be one of the best and brutal matches we will see ever. And then Dickie Thunderbird barely did anything. Rod Nomad made light work. He literally wrecked shop as he hit him with a shotgun blast. Third place leading into Weekend Wrestling, where Bobby Blitzworth versus Jupiter takes place. Tonight at the Golden Plaza Hotel and Casino, the first ladies match will be Glam versus Valley Girl. Then the next match is a tag team match to determine the number 1 contenders. Will it be the Mean Streets or the Muscle Men? Then we also hear from Chad Sola tonight as well. And then another singles match, Hard Hat Bud Duncan versus Skullgore with the Copperhead Snake. And then the match to determine who will be going to face Chicano. 2 former champions, Dark Invader, a dominant champion, coming to the ring by his former tag team champ partner, Death Star Boy. And then versus another dominant champion, Ace of Spades. Then the TV title match, Jupiter with Uncle Euros versus Bobby Blitzworth with Slammer Johnson.
Never tell me my chances.
Chance Solar video game merch now available. Valley Girl beating Glam, saying that she is the biggest big mouth of the company. Now she runs this place with a chill pill with a 3 count. Then the Mean Streets, we will be seeing the Mean Streets versus the Fellowship for the tag team titles at Back to School pay-per-view. And as we already know, the mic spot went incredibly good as we got his merch finally after so long. Then Hard Hat Bud Duncan returning into ring action, Skullgore beating him down with his crossbone body block. And then we may be seeing another match that we've seen before, that Chicano lost to Dark Invader twice. But now, could we be seeing the return of the Cosmic Takeover? And then a great match out of the gate, 3 sack attacks. But as soon as he went for the 4th, got caught with a wrecking machine. 1, 2, and 3. Second place, heading into Back to School. Let's see who wins. The first match will be the tag team title match. It will be the Fellowship versus the challengers, the Mean Streets. Then leading into our first singles matchup, it will be they cannot be on the same terms even after they tried to bury the hatchet. So they will fight in one last match at the pay-per-view. Great Ginzu versus Teeny Norman. Then we will hear from a specimen on the mic, the former ladies champion Minx with the Growler. Then a six-man tag match going back to the old school days, back when the Bullies were shoving the nerds into lockers. Herman the Nerd, Waldo the Dweeb team up with one of the toughest guys in school, Michael T. Wolf with Professor Gigawatt versus Ruffin, Johnny Cobra, and Soul Daddy and Ryan Regret. 3 big bullies. And then when you think about school, you think of sports. What not? All these 3 sports fighting. Bobby Blitzworth representing football, Jam Gordon representing basketball, and then Slammer Johnson representing baseball. Then Pumping Iron, we will be joined by the Behemoths. Then in the co-main event match, Ace of Spades looks to take on the valedictorian of school. All A's, everything, and now he's a wrestler. What more can you ask for? Then Chicano versus Dark Invader with Death Starboy by his side, who will take home gold at the Silver Stadium. Sold out tonight at the Silver Stadium at the Back to School pay-per-view. The Fellowship winning the match. Kesev dominating both of his opponents at the same time, pretty much. Then a boulder smash to beat him up. Lee ragdolling him 1, 2, 3. Then Teeny Norman, they both went for a kick at the same time, but Great Ginzu was the only one that connected, winning the match for himself with a foot to the face for the 3 count. Then it was an incredible mic spot delivered by Minx. Got him 1 mic point too. Then the Bullies won the 6-man tag match. Johnny Cobra delivering the leg sweep to Michael T. Wolf to win off the match for them. And then Slammer Johnson winning the sports match. Wasn't a very great match, but still, baseball won the contest. Then the Pumping Iron sesh was amazing with the Behemoths, 2 very strong men. And then there was an amazing co-main event, definitely led up and was matched by the main event, Ace of Spades winning against the valedictorian. He can be the best at tests, but maybe not in the ring when it comes to Ace of Spades. And then it was a very back and forth matchup, but thanks to help from a little foreign object, Chicano was able to defeat Dark Invader and retain his title in his first defense. First place after that, Halloween Hellraiser is next soon in October.